Good afternoon on this Friday afternoon. I've not done a video for a few days as I've been quite busy trying to get my stuff ready for tomorrow and weekend because I'm at Cresswell Event Centre doing a talk and doing readings, soul card and oracle readings, as well as charm readings. One of my favourite pastimes, helping people to find clarity in their lives and also giving guidance using all my other skills as well in at the same time. So I've just finished work and I've had this idea buzzing around in my head for a few days, so I thought I'd have a go. So I've got some cacao nibs and I decided that I would have a go at making my own chocolate. There's a reason why I'm going to tell you this in a minute, but anyway, as I was going to get my lunch, I thought I'll just have a go and see if I can make this chocolate. So I'd watched a video on it and I thought, well, it looks quite simple. I've got one of these bullet blenders. So I thought, right, I can chop them up, and yeah, that worked the first time on one particular cutter. And then I started adding the bits to make it, because it creates a powder from the cocoa nibs, the cacao nibs, and then you mix other ingredients with it to get it to stick together so that you can then put it in the fridge and it will solidify. Well, that was the plan. So I did get to crush them all. I did turn them into cacao powder. I added my ingredients and something very frustrating happened, because the lid on the bullet that turns it round has now got stuck. So I can't get the lid off to get the chocolate out of the container. I've tried everything and I don't know whether it's me that's getting weak, I don't think so, or whether it's just cross-threaded or it's just all stuck at the top so it won't move. So it looks like I'm going to have to buy a replacement. So I got another one out, another cutter that I had, different blade on it. I thought, right, oh, I didn't realise I'd got that, and actually that's for chopping nuts and things, so I might have used the wrong one anyway, because that's what I usually use to make my smoothies with my fruit and everything. So I had another go, and it was sort of successful. In other words, the lid didn't get stuck, but when I tasted it, it was horrible. So it's gone in the bin. Anyway, the reason why I'm telling you this is because I want to talk about failure. And what does that failure look like to you? So in my therapy practice, when I do my hypnotherapy and my healings and everything else that I do, one of the things that tends to come up for most people, particularly when they are struggling with anxiety or depression or stress or anything like that, is the feeling of failing, the feeling of being a failure. We, in all intents and purposes, put these restrictions on ourselves because of our perception of that we have to become the best at everything in order to be accepted in society, or in order for our family to accept us. And so we grow up with these ideas that if we don't succeed, then we've let everybody down, and most of all, we've let ourselves down. But the reason why I'm saying this is because I've done that before in the past, and in some respects, even now, I've done it if I've not been busy with work, if I've not, done enough advertising, if I've not done something, because I've compared myself to what other people are doing and thinking, well, I'm not being seen enough. I should be more present. I should be doing more. I should, until I can push myself into a place of feeling burnt out. And I had to make a decision to change that. So where's that comparison with what I've just made? Well, in my head, in Karen's mind, in Karen's life, she knew exactly what she was doing. And she knew, or she thought she knew, what the outcome would be. And the reason why I'm saying this to you is because whatever's happening in your life, you will have an element of those feelings going off when you feel that you don't complete something or you don't succeed at something. But you have to remember that succeeding is not the end result. Succeeding is having a go. Succeeding is trying again. Succeeding is not giving up, but it's also giving up. Because if something's not working the way that you're trying to do it, then all it's doing is trying to show you that it's time to change tactics and try a different way. Or it's time to just let it go because it's not for you. Yesterday I had a reading with a really good friend, and some of the things that came out made me think a lot about certain things that I'm doing. And I woke up this morning with inspiration about being my own leader. I think part of my path, part of my, what do we call it? Part of the journey that I chose to take when I came here was to be a leader. But for many years, that wasn't going to happen because the other side of me, my subconscious, would always tell me that I wasn't good enough. I couldn't succeed. Who would want to listen to me? And sometimes I still have elements of that show up. But I do my best to work my way through it and just keep going. And I think that kind of resonated with something I think I wrote a few days ago. I can't remember now because I write that many things and most of them are channeling. I can't even remember what I wrote. But it was something about keep going, don't give up. I think it was on the video that I wrote about with the photographs of me as a baby and as an adult now. And it was that keep going. But when we talk about keeping going, it doesn't mean we have to keep going in the same direction, doing the same things. It just means that we have to learn to navigate that path, that journey, and be open and willing to try new things, even if it's scary. So success to me is not about the end result. That's the bonus. Success to me is about taking the chance, walking that path, facing the trials and the tribulations, facing the blocks and the obstacles, and just trying again. So when I've got time, I'm going to try again to make some chocolate. Might not be today. I've got lots to do. And I certainly haven't got time over the weekend. But there will be a moment where I decide it's time to try again. I love reaching out to people and helping people and supporting people. And the success for me is when I see a smile on someone's face. So if you feel that you'd like to have a chat with me and book a consultation, don't be afraid of the fact that I do hypnotherapy. I do many other things, and my hypnotherapy practice is very much evolving into something that is unique to me. But there's lots and lots of ways that I can support you, lots and lots of ways that I can guide you. I've lots and lots of wisdom that I can pass on. My purpose, if you want to call it that, being a light worker, is to help you to find your light. If you want to learn more about that and what I do, come along to the events this weekend and come and sit in the talks and come and sit in my talk. Have a look on the Juulu Facebook page, and there's a list of times of when each one of us is talking. I can't actually offhand remember when I'm talking, but I do know I am both days. Come and book a reading, or get in touch with me prior to going and book a reading. And let's see what we can do to change things for you. Have a fabulous Friday, Fabulous Friday. And I'll probably not be doing any videos over the weekend because it's going to be very busy for me. But if I do manage to, I will try my best. I'm Karen from Beautiful Minds, hypnotherapy coaching. I'm an intuitive psychic. I'm a card reader. I'm an energy healer. I work with crystals. I do many other things. And if you want to know more about what I do and how I can create something unique to you, special to you, to help you on your journey, then just get in touch. Take care, everybody. Bye for now.